I'm Sarah Woodbury, and I'm here today with my husband Dan to talk about my new book, Paladin, the third book in the Welsh Guard Mysteries. Paladin is the third book in the Welsh Guard Mysteries, following the adventures and investigations of Rhys and Catrin in 1284 Britain.
So do you want to give us a quick rundown of the book and why you wrote it?
When we left Rhys and Catrin, the main protagonists in the Welsh Guard Mysteries, they were in Nevin with King Edward, who had just put on a tournament in the spirit of King Arthur. It is, I think you could say that this moment of the tournament in Nevin was a high point in Edward's reign, at least in terms of the conquest of Wales. This October, when we were in Wales, we were able to actually visit Nevin. If you go, you can still see the church where some of the action takes place in Chevalier, as well as Cae Edward, which is the field where the tournament took place. So Edward then had this tournament. After it ended at the end of July of 1284, he returned to Carnarvon and then set out heading east as part of this tour of Wales that he was doing after the conquest. The first day out, on August 22nd, 1284, he was stopped just short of Bangor with the news brought by a messenger that his eldest living son, Alfonso, who was the heir to the throne, had died. Once King Edward hears this news, he turns to Rhys and Catrin and sends them to Windsor Castle to investigate. That is the instigating force for my new novel, Paladin.
How historically accurate is it that they actually were stopped there to give him the news that his son had died?
We do know that he heard the news on his first day out of Carnarvon. Alfonso had died on August 19th, so 3 days earlier. So it had taken quite a lot to get a rider, a pigeon, and then a rider all the way to North Wales in 3 days' time. That he had Rhys and Catrin at his beck and call to then send to Windsor to investigate is something that I have created myself.
Boy, that's a compelling case that people should read.
I know. Read my book. It's about the death of a 10-year-old boy. Oh, dear. No, and I understand that aspect of it. But again, it's also real history. And we have Catrin and Rhys, who are themselves struggling with the conquest of Wales, which is about as dark as you get if you're a Welsh person. At the same time, I love writing the book. I think it's...
So why did you love writing it? I mean, what is it about it?
I really love the characters in this book. I really love exploring the gray in a way where nobody is all good, nobody's all bad. Within the story of the conquest of Wales, it's easy to paint Edward with the brush of bad. He conquered Wales. But he was a person as well. Sometimes what he did was out of vengeance. Sometimes he was angry. And he's the King of England, so he can marshal an enormous number of men to march on Wales because he's angry. At the same time, he was the father of 16 children, 10 of whom died before adulthood. He loved his wife. They had a very close marriage, and this death of his son brings out something about him as a person that isn't just the evil conqueror of Wales. And it also brings out new aspects in the characters of Rhys and Catrin, as well as those who assist them in this investigation. Paladin was released on January 8th, 2022. It is available worldwide at all retailers in both ebook and paperback. It is coming soon to audio. And soon coming to audiobook.
Can you do that one more time and not look at me right at the end when you say?
Yeah, I know. My eyes go like that. Yeah.
It looks like I'm like holding a gun to you.
Yeah, I know. If you like this video, click on the playlist or subscribe to my channel. There'll be a new video next week. And if you want to check out my books, click on the link to my webpage.